Hey guys, Papa Pete back today, and today I wanted to play a little bit of another Intellivoice game. I played some B-17 Bomber a week or two ago, and today I want to play Bomb Squad, another one of my top 10 favorite Intellivision games that I played back in the day. It was on episode 41 of the Intellivisionaries Podcast. Really enjoy this game. I can still remember playing it, getting it for Christmas with B-17 Bomber and Space Spartans and the Intellivoice system itself back Christmas 1982. My brother-in-law actually got it. We played it that day, and listening to it as it started off, it was just amazing because at that time there were no voices in games. You're Out and Major League Baseball was all that we'd ever heard of the game. Other than that, it was like Atari 2600. Very little there. Nowadays, there's a lot more. Even in these older games, they have better technology to even do these retro games like Atari and Intellivision, ColecoVision back at that age. And of course, you know, anything's a go in the modern day gaming. Anyway, guys, let's play a little bit of Bomb Squad. I'm just going to play one of the easier levels with multiple numbers because the point is just to have some fun, and I'll talk about some of the difficult things that you can add to the game if you are so inclined. But for now, I just want to try to get through this level, and I recommend you do the same thing. It's a lot of fun just to do this, and if you want to add more to it, there's lots to add in levels 2 and level 3. Anyway, guys, without any further ado, I gotta be able to hear this one. I don't want to interfere with my microphone, so I'm gonna wear some headphones to play this one. Hopefully my sound works out for me okay. And let's play on my Intellivision flashback some Bomb Squad right there. Alright, here we are at the start screen. Just get my cord over here. Hopefully I can hear the sound effects no problem while I'm talking. And let's start her up. Listen for it.
Mattel Electronics presents Bomb Squad.
And that was Boris's voice. Boris is the bad guy, the guy who's going to bomb the city. So you'll hear Boris talking throughout the game. You'll hear Frank talking throughout the game. Frank is the character that's helping you fix the circuits and deactivate the bomb. So, yeah. Okay, those are the two main voices we'll hear. That's pretty easy to tell them apart. All right, here we go. We're going with 3 digits at level 1. I love the sound effects of this game, though, because it really does help build the tension. 3, 2, 1, and away we go.
They'll never do it in time.
I will do it in time.
Figure out the code.
All right. So what it is, I have a screen full of circuits. There's 3 sets of 20 circuits. Each one will form a number according to a pattern which you can find in the manual. I'll insert the map of what the numbers look like, the grid right here. It's actually on page 6 of the manual, and by completing these individual panels or individual circuits really within each panel, you can tell which ones are active in the code number, so you can decipher what the code number is because they either go dark or they turn bright green. Then you can tell that they're in the number. So by strategically picking which ones to complete, you can find out what the numbers are. You solve all 3 numbers. You can even set it up for only 1 number, but you solve all 3 numbers and you defuse the bomb and you win the game. So that's our goal for today. And I'm going to start right off with the top corner right here. Here we go.
We'll get them. Cut this out. Second this first.
All right, so it always tells you, you hit the sequence button to hear that again.
Cut this out. Second this first.
All right, the 2 most important things to remember there are, it says 2 things. It says cut this out or replace this. And it flashes the one in the order that you have to do it. So it said cut this one out first. I use my clippers. The different side buttons do different things in this game. If it was the wrong part, it would tell me it's the wrong part. Well, you could tell by the sounds. Let me tell you, the timers start going down faster. Now I got my pliers or my grabbers or whatever you want to call them, and by holding the top side button I can drop it. Now it said cut this out, so when you cut it out you always replace it with this little purple rectangular circuit right here. Hey, I'm on a timer. I gotta get going here. Alright, we're alright though. Move the soldering iron over to the right spot. That one's done.
Cut this out first.
Only one more to go. Cutting it out. It's always the same. Like it's always cut out for this board. Once the first one's there, it's always going to be cutting out. Now, your other option, it says replace this. And if it says replace this, then you have basically a different choice. You will either replace it with a fuse or a piece that's the same color or the same shape. There, we finished this one. If I exit it, it's either going to be dark or it's going to be light. It's dark, so I know it's not part of the number, that upper corner. So I can rule out certain things like number 3, 4, 5, 7, all use that particular number. So I know it's not those 4 numbers. So it's a matter of picking the next one to try to figure out what it is. So I'm going down to this one right here.
Replace this first, this second.
Alright, so replace. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm replacing it, but I cut it with the clippers. I grab it with the pliers. Now, I'm either going to replace it with the same shape or the same color. So I don't know which one, so I'm going to replace it with the same shape first. Right here. I'm going to replace it. That's the same shape. Now the color, if this one isn't the right one, is the one farthest to the left. So I just don't know yet. It's the right one, so I was replacing it with the right shape. If it was the wrong one, it would have told me right there. So what's the next one? Down here. So I'm replacing with the same shape. I hope that's right. Shape, right? So the same shape is that orange one right up at the top corner. I gotta move off to the side to drop it. I could have moved way over, but then it would take me a long time to get across there anyway, so really no advantage to that. Just do it as fast as you can. The 2 bottom side buttons are your use tool and your drop. And the top 2 move faster. So that one is in it. So it's not in the top corner, but it is in that one. So it's not the 2, it's not the 3, 4, 5, it's not the 1. It can be the 6, it's not the 7, it could be the 8, the 9, and it can't be the 0. So it's a 6, 8, or 9. So now I'm looking to see a spot that differentiates between those 3, and I'm going to go right there. Okay, so we're replacing again. I got 2 different maroon ones, and I've got 2 different shape ones as well. So there's 4 different possibilities right here. This is a tough one. Oh. I'm going to try it right here. Any one of those 4 could be it. Now this is... This is color here. Wrong part. Gotta get it cut out. If I don't get it cut out of there, it will blow that circuit and I can't use it to tell. Alright, so I'm going to go with the other color first. Which the other color was this one. And then the 2 shapes are those 2 triangular ones.
24 minutes till last.
Wrong part. So it's going to be one of those other 2. I said I had a choice of 4 different ones that it could be. I'm going to use all 4 here, I bet. Oh, shoot. So we'll try this one. It is a real workout on the fingers, this game, though. I will tell you that. Wrong part. So let's go 4 for 4. And it definitely said replace. It did not say cut out, so I'm not. Alright, where am I going? I'm going to this one right here. This has got to be it. Please be it. Alright. Alright, so that was shape.
Replace this second, this first.
So I got 2 choices here too for shape.
Down 4.
So we'll grab this one, and if it's not this one, we'll grab the one beside it.
Round more, right more.
Now, this is asked.
Wrong.
Part. Gotta be the one next to it, the orange one.
22 minutes till blast.
Not doing very well here.
Left more.
Gonna be this one right here. Come on. Better be it. I still got one more in here too to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Replace this first.
Now there's two colors there to do too, so it's a 50-50 chance I've gotten it wrong every time so far. Oh, it's so long for it to get off the screen, I almost would have been better off to try to take it myself. But, whatever. So it's not this one, it's the maroon one right beside it. Wrong part. Alright. Let's see. This should be it.
You did it.
I did it. And that is one of the numbers. So, I'm thinking that has to be an 8. No? No, not necessarily. It could be an 8 or 6. So I'm going over to this one.
It won't be easy. Replace this first, this second.
Now, it only asked me for 2 this
Right
time.
more.
That's good. And it's either going to be that purple one or it's going to be
22
way
minutes till blast.
over. So we're going to go color first.
Right more.
But, you know, so far it's about a 50-50 chance.
Up more, up more.
I picked up the wrong one every time.
Okay.
Oh, but I did it right this time.
Replace this
So,
first.
color. Oh, shoot. There's 2 different ones for this one, of course. Wait for that to get off screen, and there, we can pick it up. We're going to go way over to the far side. If this isn't the right one.
Good. Go.
Alright. And that is, so I do believe it's an 8. I'm just going to hit enter.
The code. Think about
8.
the code. Are you sure? 8. Good. Go.
Alright, so we're on to the next one. I don't know how to get to the next one.
Tested. Tested. Tested.
There we go. I just hit the number 2 and I get over to the second one. Okay, so I can move around all I want there. I'm going to go the same strategy as this.
Get them. Replace this second, this first.
So I am replacing.
Right more.
Alright, so I'm going to go with the color first. There's only one of those. Then it's the 2 other blocks. Couldn't remember how to switch numbers. That's funny.
Left more. Okay.
Alright, it's the color. Good.
Minutes till blast. Replace this first. Left more.
So I know what one I want. I want this one right here.
Up more. Good going.
Alright, and we got that one, and that is part of it. Alright. So, where will I go from here? I am going to go down to... right down to this one.
We'll get them. Cut this out. Second, this first.
Alright, cutting out. Piece of cake. I like the cutting out ones. They're a lot easier. At least you don't get them mixed up, right?
Left more.
cut this out first.
Right more. Okay. Cut this out first.
Thank you, Frank.
Up more. Left
You know,
more.
whoever said there was no tension in old video games is nuts, because this actually is really got a lot of tension. I'm watching the clock. It's 60 minutes left. I was sitting there going, okay, I'm just about on time, maybe. Every time it says cut it out, it's like, oh, it's like a relief, because
You did it.
you're not trying to figure out what it is. Okay, so that isn't. So that means it could be a 3. It's not a 4. It's not a 5. It could be a 7. So what is 7? What does 7 have or 3 have that? Well, I know what to do. We'll go right down to this one. If it is, it's a 3. If it's not, it's a 7. Here we go.
Replace this third, this first, this second.
All right, way over here we're replacing, so we got to go shape.
Right more.
This is one of the harder ones because there's only one shape, so we'll go shape first. It's right up here. And we'll have to go to the pink, the 2 different pink ones if it's not.
Right more. Okay.
All right.
Replace this second, this first.
So that was shape because it was the 2 different pink ones. That's right. So we're going shape. So we'll shape for all of them. Let's just.
Down more.
Oh. Right. So I got 2 different this shape. So I'll drop it. It's either this one. If it's not, it's the pink one way over in the corner. We'll try this one first.
Wrong.
The wrong part, damn it.
Right more.
No tension there. Way over.
Okay.
All right.
Replace this first. Left more.
So how many of those? I've only got one of these in that shape, so that's that maroon one up there, so it should be it. And then I think I'll know this number. And like 14 minutes till blast.
14 minutes till blast.
I think I'll know the number after this one, but we'll double check anyway. Okay, so that is, so if it is, it cannot be a 7. So that means it has to be a 3. In my mind, it has to be a 3, and I am going for it.
The code, figure out the code. Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Very good.
Right on. Okay, on to the last one. 13 and a half minutes to go.
It won't be easy.
I know.
This out, second, this first.
That said cut out, so
Right more.
that helps.
Left more.
Just in case it didn't say cut out, I know what the shape and the size is. And it's so easy to all of a sudden go, oh, what was that shape again? What was that color again? Oh my god, that's so hard. This happens so often.
More. Okay.
Alright, perfect.
Cut this out first. Down more. Left more. Good going.
Alright, we got it. Is it? It is not. So it rules out the 4 different ones that have it up in the corner. So now, where are we going to go? We're going down to right here.
It won't be easy. Cut this out second, this first.
You might say, oh, you're going the same way. Yeah, a lot of it is the same strategy for the numbers.
Right more.
It really is.
12 minutes till
And we're
blast.
cutting out, so that's a piece of cake. 12 minutes till blast. You do develop your own pattern, whatever way you think is best to try to figure out the numbers.
Okay. Cut this out first. And my hands are going to be sore after this game, though, I will tell you that, huh?
Still, it is such a fun game to play.
You did it!
Alright. We'll exit that. That is not either. So, it could be a 2. It can't be a 0. I really didn't rule out a whole lot. Ruled out the 0 and the 6. So it could be a 9. It could be... Still, no, it can't be a 3. Still could be a 2. Well, what else I need? I'm going to go down to this one now, just to... Because I'm doing pretty good for time.
Replace this second, this first.
Alright, replacing.
Up more.
We got maroon, and we got the shape. The... What do you call it? The sideways T, I guess. So we'll go here first, and if not, we'll go to the maroon.
Up more.
And...
Down more. Okay.
Okay, it was that. So it's not the color, it's the shape.
Replace this first.
So this will be that first pink one.
Right more.
Right next to the cutout block.
Down more. 10 minutes till last.
10 minutes left.
You did it!
And that is not one either. Okay, so that could still be a 1. It's not a 2. It's not a 3. It's not a 4 or 5. So it could just be a 1 in that one. Cannot be a 6. Cannot be a 7. Could be a 1 or an 8 or a 9. I am going... Where am I going? Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going... Here! Yes, there.
We'll get them. Replace this second, this first.
Alright, so we're replacing again. When you find ones that are in the number, it helps you more than finding ones that are not. Okay, so I'm going to go for the shape first, and then the color is the one way over. Okay. That's not it.
Down more.
There we go. So I'm going for the color one, way over. Holding that top button when you're moving your top side button, either one, when you're moving your tool, that's what makes it go quick like that. So that's a very important thing to do, but it's hard on the fingers, let me tell you. So let's talk about
Minutes till last.
right on. In the second level, there's, instead of 1, 2, or 3, there's always 3 or 4 different things to do. And I don't know, 3 or 4 replace or cut out pieces, fuses on each circuit.
Replace this first.
Come on. Plus, fire start. You have to use the fire extinguisher to put them out. It happens quite frequently. Try this one first. In level 3, all of those things can happen. Plus, when the ambulance goes by, the screen shakes and the parts randomly fall off. That's it. Randomly fall off the board down in. You have to go and grab the pliers and haul them off within like 8 seconds, or your circuit blows up. Crazy how hard it is. So that is not either. So nothing on that front row. So, it still could be the 9 or the 1. So I am going over here. I think it could either be the 9 or the 1. That ruled out the 8 is all that did. So I'm going to go into here.
Get them. Cut this out first. This second.
Alright, we're cutting out, so that's not bad. 6 minutes left. Yeah, when that siren goes by, the whole screen shakes and parts fall down into the circuit.
Left more. Okay.
Crazy, crazy.
Cut this out first.
Not to mention the fact there's like 5 of them, 4 or 5 to pieces to fix in each board. A person would have to be some smooth with the controller, I'll tell you that, in order to really compete at level 3. I could see maybe 1 number. Man, I can't see doing 3. That would be the ultimate in gameplay right there.
More, left more, right more.
5 minutes. Alright, so exit. Is it? It is not. So if it is not, it cannot be a 1. It can't be a 2, it can't be a 3, it can't be a 4, it can't be a 5, it can't be a 6, it can't be a 7, it can't be an 8, and it can't be a 0. So, what that means to me is...
The code, figure out the code. Are you sure?
I'm hoping. 5 minutes left.
Very good, go in. You did
And
it,
we
you
did it.
You're a hero.
And now for the fanfare.
They'll be looking for us.
But Boris gets away. Cheers. I just need to rest after that game, let me tell you that. Doesn't matter, level 1 or level 2 or level 3, it's tense. And it's hard work, and it's hard in the hands because you're really manipulating those side buttons. With the top 2 being the speed, and the bottom on the right is drop, and the bottom on the left is to work your tool to pick up or to cut or to solder. Really, you gotta... It's difficult. And this doesn't stop. The fireworks keep going forever. The fanfare stops after a while, and that's great. I don't know if I can show you real quickly. I'll insert a little clip here of when I lose. You can see the city blowing up.
More. Left more. Down more, up more, down more. The code, figure out the code. Are you sure? 0. Oh no.
But anyway, let's go back to the other screen, take a look. Where am I going? Alright. Wow. That sound doesn't really go away. It keeps going. I'm going to take out my headphones. Anyway, guys, that's Bomb Squad. Such an amazing game for its day. I still remember when we got it, we were mesmerized by it. The complexity, and it was considered very, very complex at the time. And whether it's the voices, the different accents, the strategy involved, just amazing. We simply loved it back at that time. You know, it went right hand in hand with B-17 Bomber and Space Spartans, and it just showed how far advanced the Intellivision was compared to every other system at the time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of Bomb Squad today. Classic game from back when I was a kid. I love playing these old games, and I hope to be back doing it again sometime soon. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today, and we'll see you next time we play a little bit of Intellivision. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you have having grown up by the
Howdy folks,
age of
TJ here from the Intellivision Amico Society. You're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What